sports coverage in the NFL brings us to the Midwest. The echoes of the Gallahorn and the Skull chant reverberate inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Minnesota Vikings. On the visiting sideline, there's Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh. His team fired up and ready for this one. Across from him, his counterpart from the Vikings. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Chargers. The offense getting set to come out. Led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, new season, new opportunity. And I still do this at a high level, and man, you get through that first game and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week one of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
Run the draw with Genty. And he'll get just the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Gain on the play. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 yards.
The shotgun. It's a throw from McCarthy. Well, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Chargers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Shotgun now for Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Seamerstead.
this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner, and now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field, and he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
The Vikings offense ready for their second possession. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be 1st and 10. Run right at the gut of Kinetik. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chargers' 25-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's in! J.J. McCarthy! Touchdown, Minnesota!
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. The man downfield, it's Pittman. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. 33 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. Because I promise you, that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Chargers 1st down.
Now a give up the middle. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Vikings 13-yard line.
Throwing Herbert. No chance at all. He'll go down. And that's Grant. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Ray Harris, the intended receiver there. And now it's 4th down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This from 34 yards. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4. We'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards. This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete.
It's a pickup of 12. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
What a run. He brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Now it's the Michigan man, Donovan Edwards. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here with Edwards. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Brings up
the ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. On play action, here's McCarthy. That is caught, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
A gain of 3 yards.
So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter. They were stopped on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. J.J. McCarthy, touchdown Minnesota. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chargers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, it's been the case this entire 1st half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here's a handoff to Genti. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
And the Vikings first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a design run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jawan Beckley.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with first and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27, a pickup of 7. Taking down, they need 3.
Brings up second and 3.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. On the left side, completes to Harris. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
A gain of 15. First down, Los Angeles.
Herbert. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
It's second down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
A throw on the move is caught. Here's a third and 10.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Now it's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This from 40 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Vikings offense and Ashton Genti heading back out onto the field here. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Now McCarthy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
McCarthy to the air. That one intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
The Chargers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start in the red zone already. This drive beginning at the 20. Herbert now on 1st down. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Vikings will take over here just shy of the 30.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
McCarthy's pass.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It leads to
To
2nd
throw
and 10.
is McCarthy. Taken in by Felton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Look at play action here with McCarthy. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. McCarthy going to look to throw again. This one caught by Felton. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll try to sneak it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
2nd and 1 at the 28.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Vikings, 1st down.
That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. To the air once more. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. That is caught out wide on the RPO. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy of where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will now make it an 11-point game. It's 17-6.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
13 yards on the play. And the Chargers first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Jabril Peppers on the coverage.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page in this target. That's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
19 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Play action now. It's Herbert. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And they're into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing, Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. 2nd and 7. Harris, a man in motion.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Herbert again. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job getting those feet in bounds.
Chargers field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good.
Makes the score.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And so it begins. Week 1 of the 2027 season. Familiar faces in new places. Lots to get you caught up on. Let's roll. Our tour of the league starts now. It starts in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Ravens in the AFC North. And this is Tank Dell. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And it's Michael Penix on the money here to Drake London. A 12-yard touchdown pass. The Falcons wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants taking on the Raiders. And this is the Giants wideout. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 58 yards for the score. The Giants move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7th. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Try again.
Incomplete.
It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The shotgun. It's a throw for McCarthy. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Minnesota.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Deion Henley working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Chargers 9.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Daxton.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. A pickup of 15 in the air. And the Chargers have the first down.
15 yards. And the Chargers first down. A gain of 15.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now a play fake. Herbert. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
First down, Chargers.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Now it's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodying his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Throwing again, Herbert. It is brought in the end zone. McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Dicker is good with the extra point. Chargers are back within one score. It is an 8-point game.
16.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He's got Loveland free left side. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
He's tackled
From
at the
29.
29-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. A gain of 11 on that one. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
That's another Vikings 1st down.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Chargers' 8-yard line.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Will Riker down on for the extra point. He's got it. The Vikings are going to extend their lead.
Makes the score Vikings 31.
Riker out now
16.
following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And the struggles continue. He's drilled behind the line again.
He was taken down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game. And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Kenneth Grant, he works his way in to record the 2nd sack of his young career. The Chargers get set to kick it away. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. This returnable from inside his own 40. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Vikings offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Poona Ford is there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll go with Hampton. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Dayon Henley there on the tackle. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Minnesota.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. At the Chargers 22.
Looking out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and
looking to throw. McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
intended for Ashton Genty.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here.
A 30-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Chargers 16.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough feeling.
Yeah, we've never spoken to a team before their week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcommit. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just 1 game. So don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out all the hard work from the previous offseason. Stay the course, fix what went wrong, improve, and move on to week 2.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Herbert now on 1st down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Keanu Benton getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 13.
To throw is Herbert. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And that'll set up fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They convert in style there. Big play on fourth and long.
And the Chargers first down.
Here's a run going left. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At the 26. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third.
The motion there, tight end Johnson. Throwing is Herbert on third down. That is caught side of the end zone. Back McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
34, Chargers 23.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as the tackle is made at about the 38-yard line.
15 yards on the play. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Run right up the gut of Genty. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the 39-yard
To throw, it's McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And he's down inside the 40-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 25 yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, if they convert, they're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson.
Incomplete.
And third down coming up.
By Dante Jackson.
Here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
On the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
They face second down and 7.
At the 14-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. And he will score! Anthony Genty. Touchdown, Minnesota. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chargers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Well, here down the field will fall incomplete.
It's now second and 10.
Herbert to throw on second down. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the hurdle. Coming up now for first and 10.
A gain of 46 yards on the play.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. From the 25, here's second and 9.
At the 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Third down.
Motion man is Harris. Herbert going to try to throw on third down. That's into the hands of Harris. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. He's got a man. It's Harris. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down. Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down. He'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing, Herbert. That is caught by the tight end, Juwan Johnson. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Vikings offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. On the handoff, heading right. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They'll run with Genty. The ball comes out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's in! Posted lovely. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Rikers now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Oh, great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 43 yards.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Throwing on first down is Herbert.
Herbert's pass.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Vikings.
Herbert to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's to the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy.
That one, take it in. Pat McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having it again.
37.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The Vikings offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And a few kneel down should come close to closing this one out, depending on whether or not the defense wants to use those 2 timeouts they have left. But it really would just prolong what seems to be inevitable. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He's taken down at
The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. They'll get it with still a minute 20 left to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 9. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Here's a 3rd and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings will extend their lead. So a win here for the Vikings. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.